Hey everyone, Vickie Magic here from Matters Magazine, and today I'm with the lovely Marilyn from Astute. So Marilyn, tell us a little bit about what you do and how you do it.
Sure, Vickie. So I'm a mortgage and finance broker. So I hold the hands of clients through a lot of sometimes simple and sometimes complex matters regarding their personal finances, particularly with a focus around home loans.
Yeah, so how do you actually help your clients best? You know, what's something kind of different, if you like, that you do that maybe not everybody does in the same industry?
I like to think that I partner my clients. So we walk through the journey together of whether we're buying a property, whether we're refinancing a property, whether we're looking at building a property. So I walk the journey with a client. So starting from, that whole initial pre-approval or talking through your finances through to actually making it happen. And then hopefully settling on the property and moving in or whatever else that might be. With building loans, getting involved in the inspection process as well, and seeing the way that a building takes shape over a period of time as well.
Awesome. And so, during the current situation with COVID, etc., how have things changed for you? Was anything different? If so, what's different? Have you had to pivot? If so, how have you pivoted, etc.?
Well, I'm certainly enjoying working from home at the moment, but also being a part-time teacher as well. So I have my daughter. I've had to move my office just home temporarily, obviously. And so a lot more of my client contact is via phone or video conference. There's been a lot of discussion from clients, so it's been a very busy time. A lot of people are very understandably distressed about their financial situation. A lot of people have lost their jobs or have gone through the uncertainty over the JobKeeper process as well. And some people have had to shut their doors for a period as well. So there's been a lot of client discussion about how that actually impacts them, and then working through solutions, and that's getting involved in helping them understand what their options are with home loan repayment deferrals, or if there's equipment finance in place, having a look at that, or if it's just genuine hardship, about actually, I guess, getting on the front foot and talking through the banks about how we can take the stress away for the time being, because it is a very stressful time. So there's been a lot of discussion there. And then also I think the opportunity for clients to be at home together where they're not normally, haven't got that downtime, and they've had the opportunity to think about finally putting the pool in, or to work on their own financial situation, get some pre-approvals in place, refinance their home loans. There's been lots going on. So what I thought might be a relatively quiet time has actually been extremely busy, and then balancing that with my daughter as well. It's certainly been a busy time.
Yeah. How old's your daughter?
She's 10. Yeah. She's year 5.
Well, congratulations. I really admire the mums that have suddenly turned into teachers and, for the most part, are doing an amazing job. So well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are your short-term ideas and also long-term ideas or goals for the business?
Short-term is, at the moment, it's around, like everybody, I guess, just battening down the hatches and getting ourselves back to whatever normal looks like post-COVID. And I think COVID's going to be in our lives for a while, and the impacts of COVID are going to be around for a while. So I don't think there's any end date on how we work through COVID. So I think at the moment it's just around that. That's my biggest goal, in making sure that my availability for clients is there at all times. Longer term, it's certainly, I think, shows the need to be obviously talking with your clients a lot, to make sure that you're keeping in touch, checking in with clients, and having that regular catch up with them to see where things are at with clients. So I guess it's getting your processes in place that you can constantly be doing that, and balancing. My cat's just got up here. That was a blooper.
We're live.
Yeah, absolutely, it's certainly live. Yeah, so making sure you've got not only looking for new business opportunities, but also looking after those clients that you've worked hard to help in the first place and staying in touch.
Yeah, absolutely. And is there anything else that you'd like to share? You know, the microphone's yours. Is there anything that you particularly like to share with our listeners?
Look, I think at the moment in these uncertain times, the most important thing is to not keep yourself up when you want to talk about your own financial situation. We get really busy. I get busy myself, even looking at my own circumstances as well. But the biggest recommendation I can make is to talk with somebody about your financial situation, whether it's just to say, yep, everything's fine, let's just keep cruising through, or whether it's genuinely that there's an opportunity there to improve your situation in whatever that might look like. There has been a lot of discussions that I've had with clients, and some of them have been quite emotional. And by the end of that, I think everybody feels relieved. I feel relieved in knowing that they're going to be okay. And certainly my clients feel relieved. So I think now's the time to just start talking with your broker, whether that's my own clients or whether that's another broker's clients as well. Whoops, it fell off. Yeah, so I think that's the biggest message I'd like to put out there is an opportunity to talk about your own financial situation now, and you should always be embracing that.
Yeah, and so that leads me into our last question, which is, what's the offer that you would like to make our listeners today?
Look, certainly at the moment there's lots of conversations, and I think that there's a misconception that if I sit down with you that it's going to cost a lot of money, and I can assure you that it won't. So a lot of our initial discussions are just about having a quick check-in about how you're going. So I absolutely want to put an offer out there that if anybody wants a no obligation chat to just sit down and talk through stuff, I'm absolutely putting myself out there, whether it's a half an hour or an hour, that I would offer that absolutely free of charge, and would absolutely embrace the opportunity to have a chat.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Marilyn. It's been an absolute pleasure to chat with you and find out a little bit about what you're doing and how you can really help our potential, everybody out there with any money can obviously benefit from changing their home loan or working out how they can best save a little bit of money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, Vickie.
So well done. Thanks so much.
Thank you.